Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome to this week's episode of The News! Bethesda sent out a tweet on Tuesday that got a few people very excited, and with good reason. The tweet featured an old test card, like ones often seen in loading screens of the Fallout series, and the message, "Please stand by," the hashtag being the same. The tweet also featured a link to a website featuring a video of the same test card, but the center had been replaced by a clock and a countdown began. When 3 PM on Wednesday came, the countdown was replaced by a trailer, showing Vault 111 to be the possible starting point for Fallout 4's main character. This is an as-of-yet unmentioned vault from previous titles, and so little is known about its purpose. The trailer shows some locations in and around Boston, Massachusetts, confirming this to be the setting of the game. A German Shepherd features heavily in the trailer, perhaps a descendant of Dogmeat. The trailer is live on YouTube and Bethesda's Fallout 4 site, so keep an eye there for updates, which I'm sure will be coming in thick and fast since the game has been announced. But E3 looms, who knows what could happen? Rumours were sparked earlier in the week that Nintendo's new game system, the one codenamed NX, which we reported on a little while back, would run on Google Android. The rumours first started in a Japanese business publication that claimed to have sources at the Kyoto-based offices who had confirmed Nintendo's planned use of Android. But Mario's pals have come back with a firm no, saying the rumours are entirely untrue. A spokesperson told the Wall Street Journal, "There is no truth to the report saying that we are planning to adopt Android for NX." Well, you don't get much clearer than that. It makes you wonder why these rumours start, but so little is known about the NX, apart from it won't run on Android and it might have a circular screen on it, that you can forgive us for jumping on the rumours when they arrive. But E3 looms, who knows what could happen? A trailer for FIFA 16 has been released with a little bit of a difference than usual. Football tends to be a male-dominated sport, with male players earning far more than their female counterparts, and the male games and leagues being more popular and more widely available. EA wants to change that, and so with FIFA 16 it is introducing female national teams. The trailer features some of the 12 national teams that will appear in the game, and the motion capture for the movement of the new female players was captured from American striker Abby Wambach. England captain Steph Houghton told the BBC, "To be one of the first female players included is something we'll always be able to look back on. Hopefully it will help raise the profile of the women's game even further." She goes on to say how the team play FIFA and she's excited to score as herself, which must be a crazy meta experience. You can't help but think EA is doing this purely as a marketing tool, but regardless, it's a huge profile boost for the sport and a small step forward for women's football. But E3 looms, who knows what could happen? Stretching it a bit now. We reported a couple weeks back on PS4 versions of The Witcher 3 not working. Well, the game's troubles have grown, with digital copies now said not to be working on the Xbox One. Users are reporting an error code, which we'll put up on screen, because Bug is saying that, but apparently the issue is to do with the licensing of the game and only affects digital copies. It can prevent the game loading or downloading if it's been purchased digitally, preventing players from accessing the unicorn sex we talked about last time, never forget. The Xbox Live status page shows an issue affecting the game and at the time of writing displays the message. Are you unable to launch or install The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt? We're now working to address this ASAP. Thanks for staying patient, we'll fill you in as soon as we know more. So keep an eye on the Xbox Live status page for details, and if you just can't wait, go ahead and watch the unicorn sex scene a few times, it's a real experience. But E3 looms, who no, that one doesn't make any sense. Well, that's news. You had news. Do any of your copies of The Witcher 3 work? Are you looking forward to traversing the wastes with your trusty companion and your Pip-Boy again? And how do you think females in FIFA 16 will affect the sport? Don't forget to tickle my unicorn to subscribe. If you missed our last video, you can catch it here. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. See you next time.